JLRock, percent off collector, and we're here with another Transformers unboxing and review. And today we're going to be opening up this Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom RC. And you know I love me some RC. I got some RC back there. Can you spot RC? Can you spot Alita 1? You know I love them. So we're going to be opening this up just a second. Let's head over to the photo booth. Quickly before we begin, I know all the YouTubers say it, but we're trying to reach 500 subscriptions. So if you like this video, please consider giving us a like, comment, sub, and hit that notification button because we're doing videos every single week. At least 2, most of the time 3. Thanks a lot. All right, here we are back at the photo booth, and as I said, I love Arcee, and I have gotten a lot of different versions of her, and I actually think I have 2 more coming up for future reviews. So, make sure that you are keeping locked in. So let's look at the box art. Really like that. Really nice artwork on the side. And I really actually enjoyed the series on Netflix as well. And you can see here, this one is not something that is difficult, 15 steps. So it looks like even I can do it. It looks like it ends up being a stand. That's interesting. I don't think I've seen that myself personally before. But without any further ado, let's get this bad boy open and see what it's all about. And the Alita 1 that I did an unboxing for as well, that was really cool. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you check the rest of the channel because I got a lot of reviews on there and got a lot coming up as well. So you can see on the cardboard prison, it's kind of cool here too. I like it comes with a little card. I like the way it kind of how it looks like that in there, but you can see it's back here. And got the Predacon Dinobot. That's cool. I love the way how it has that color and the light. And you can see the disc, 2020 Hasbro. Very cool, very cool. So it looks like, let's see. So in this case, oh, okay, that's her weapon. I was like, I could have sworn she had a weapon. Where it is? That's interesting that it's back here. So let's free that. Ooh. Did I get both? Oh, well, I guess I didn't need to get both. Alright, so let's free her here, 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 and there. And I'm not really worried about keeping this as far as the background. It's cool and all, but oh, looks like I didn't get the waist correctly. But it's not something that I'm like, oh, I gotta keep or anything like that. Alright, so here we have the figure. Very cool, very cool. We'll come back to that in a minute. So you have the gun. It's kind of interesting that it's like a translucent gun. Oh, and I dropped the translucent gun. That's what happens sometimes. But that looks cool. Like, look in the light. I actually like that. Pretty cool little detail on it too. Huh. And I'm assuming this little peg here is so that it fits on her so that she can take it with her. So that's pretty cool. Alright. So as far as the figure itself, very sweet here. I mean, of course it has that backpack thing, and it looks like that is a stand, because I'm pretty sure that these are the peg holes for the stand. Really just like how it's designed. Good cuts, good design. And I always like the colors. I know that there's one of the other ones I have, it has a lot more of like this kind of gray mixed in with it, and I really enjoy that. But the pink is cool. It's just so funny just seeing that backpack. You can see the face, the blue eyes, the Autobot symbol is very cool. So let's talk articulation. So you can see down here with the feet, got a pretty good range. It's mostly back. Maybe that's part of transformation too. But you can go a little bit forward. So you see you get the forward motion and then all the way back. So that's cool. No turn at the calf. But you are able to turn, to bend the knee pretty decently. Look at that. That's pretty nice. It's at the knees like that. And then at the hip, it looks like you can turn. Yeah, you can. And then you have the joint here at the upper hip, so it gives you a good range of motion. You can go out this way, kick forward, kick back. Really nice. I really like that. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you can do with that. And then the waist, got your waist turn. The hands, let's see. So it's most of this is just rotation like that. Go pretty far back though. That's cool. And then it doesn't look like it has a turn at the wrist or at the elbow, but right like at the bicep area is where you're able to rotate. And then the arm itself have really good range of motion, so I appreciate that. And then the head, oh, it's just a little stiff. Pretty good. Not really an up and down, more of a turn to the left and to the right. So let's get her weapon on her and put her on the turnstile. Alright, so here she is on the turntable, and as you can see, with those wide bases for her feet, there really isn't any problem having her stand up. And I have to say that the pistol is interesting. It kind of stands out, but you see it matches the colors back here, so I understand that a little bit more now. And I still like the translucent nature of it, but it looks even cooler now that I realize. I don't know how I missed that it matches that little color on the back. So I also wanted to show my other Arcee. So we have this one. This one is always weird because of the feet. So this is my other current Arcee that I have open. I think I have one or two others that I still am going to be doing reviews for, so you can see how they scale. So you can see that the Kingdom version is a little bit bigger, and I have to say I do like that darker pink, but this traditional style, I mean, Arcee was more of the bright pink when I remember seeing her in the movie, but I do like the other translation, other version as well, and that's why I collect different versions. Alright, so let's check out her alt mode. Actually, one more thing before we see the alt mode, I just want to show you how the stand looks. So this is basically what you can do with that extra backpack, which is cool because, as you can see, once you take that part off, it's a lot less kibble back there, though you still basically just see the full hood of the car right there, but I say it's not as bad. And I'll show you, basically down here you have a peg here, you have a peg here, so you're kind of stuck on exactly how you can put it, but I believe when I was trying this before, you can see where the feet pegs are. You can decide to put her higher up and like do different things like that and still get that stance. So you know, like you do a little stand like that, or if you want to have it more towards the front, then you could put her down like this. Oops. And then just have her standing more on the front, and you still get that same effect. So the cool thing about that is it fits well enough that you're able to use either one or both pegs, and it still works as far as keeping her balanced on that. So it's interesting to have it as a stand, especially considering the way her feet are designed. You know, she definitely doesn't need to have a stand. Alright, now we're going to show you her alt mode. Alright, and here we are in the car mode, and honestly, this one was a little bit more difficult. Basically, I'll show you, because it looks like she was stuffed into her own car. You see on the back where basically all that backpack is basically the shell of the car. But then when you look underneath, I mean, look at that. And I went to EMGO 316, so this wasn't me fumbling around and doing it wrong. I mean, maybe I may have something that's super tight, like you see here, it's a little pop, but that is how it's supposed to look. And one of the ways I knew is that you actually kind of, I mean, it never really has a roll, but the point is that it sits flush and not anything sticking out. So you could actually roll it. So it's just one of those weird transformations where it's like the robot is just like, I mean, really, doesn't that look like someone just like stuffed her like in the trunk? Except in this case, it was the entire car. I mean, damn. And oh, I did forget to pull this back up. So I mean, that's basically how it looks. And so you see you have the little pegs on the sides. So let's see where, oh, I guess this could be on top. Oh yeah, so I guess, which is kind of weird because it's one. I guess if you get another one, then that would look a little bit different. But I guess it's maybe just more for storage. I can't say. The car itself, you know, simple design, but it's nice. Like I said, I have to work on some of these tightening here. I had a little problem with that. You see how it's supposed to look, but maybe it's something with me in the transformation. I'm just gonna assume it was me and not the car itself. But besides that, I mean, it looks pretty cool. I like that it's a convertible. I mean, inside you got a little design, nothing crazy, but still nice. The front, I mean, again, like you just see her head just chilling underneath there like that. So that's kind of weird. And then the same thing with the back. They kind of made it where, you know, it kind of looks like something, but I mean, again, I mean, yeah, just in general, if you were to put this in real life, you'd say, okay, no one's really looking underneath the car. So I get that, but it's still just, to me, it's just funny seeing it like that. But, I mean, overall, I'm still happy with it. It's another Arcee for my collection. This one, though, in theory, it's simpler transformation than my other Arcee, but just the way it looks when it is in its robot mode is a little bit strange. But either way, I'm still happy to add it to my collection, and I am very thankful for you guys joining me for another Transformers unboxing and review. Hey, thanks for checking out the channel, and if you like what you've seen, please consider giving us a like, comment, a sub, all that stuff. It really helps the algorithm as we try to make a push to reach out to more collectors that, like me, like to get that discount. Because you know how I say, no discount, no deal. Alright, catch you later.